Hi everyone, this is Sean. Please press the like button, subscribe, and share if you've been subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for the patronage. I really appreciate all of you. In today's video, we are going to be talking about body cameras. Can you use them? Should you upload them to YouTube? This video was actually suggested by Ryan from the Private Security University and Training Solutions channel. He actually did a video on body cameras. Should you use them or not? So make sure that you subscribe to the Security University and Training Solutions channel so that you can watch this video. And actually, I'll leave a link either in the description or the comment section to the video. So the video was brought to you by our fellow YouTube content creator, and also I also had another subscriber sent me a video, and I really like this subscriber. Whenever there's some type of issue, this person is not a proud person. Always willing to listen to others. So he did send me a series of body camera footage. He wanted me to evaluate his performance and just give some suggestions. And guys, that does take a great deal of bravery. I mean, some random person is critiquing what you did. However, I want to encourage you guys, please, I don't think it's a good idea to send me body camera footage. I am a third party. I'm a content creator on YouTube. You don't know what somebody's going to do with your content, guys. I mean, for me, I don't believe, I'm talking out loud, I don't think I'm going to show any of the footage. If I do, I'll redact it, but I probably won't. And again, I'm just thinking out loud right now as I film this video on the run, basically. So let's talk about body cameras. A couple of months ago, I made a video on whether or not you are able to record using your body camera. But since then, there's been a number of content creators that have security YouTube channels that involve body cameras. I do subscribe to about 5 of them, and it helps me obtain footage so that I can basically have a debrief with a lot of you guys. The only thing that kind of bothers me with the YouTube body camera channels is just the motion of the body camera. A lot of them don't cut the video. It just bothers my eyes, so it's very hard to follow some of these videos. Okay, by the way, this is not legal advice, not professional advice. Guys, I'm in California. Because I'm in California, my understanding of the laws tend to gravitate towards California. Being a Californian, I'm in a 2-party consent state, which means that when there's an audio recording, all parties to the conversation need to consent. Now, consent is either express or it's implied. Express consent would be, hey, sir, ma'am, can I record you? Okay, that's express consent, or even some type of agreement in writing. Yes, you can record me. Implied consent refers to that person who you're communicating to. They're implying that they're giving you permission by their actions. Now, usually if you're a private security officer, you usually have your body camera in a conspicuous area. So it's usually right here. You have it mounted here, 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 maybe your belt. And most people would believe that if they're encountering you, that they're being recorded, especially if there's a red light. And I want to say most people, okay? Now, we have to distinguish between audio recording and video recording. The problem with body cameras is that it has an audio recording feature on there. Most videos, they're audio and video recorded. There's more restrictions on audio recording, and whenever you audio record somebody, all the federal wiretapping laws come into place because it involves audio. A lot of content creators on YouTube are inspired by other content creators on YouTube that create security body camera footage, but those many times are inspired by all of the law enforcement body camera footage that's being thrown out there on the internet, especially with all of the new public release laws, public record access laws. Look at LAPD. Every time they have a critical incident, you see their body camera footage. So that gets private security officers excited. Some believe, hey, wait a minute, if the police body camera is out there, their videos are being uploaded, I could do the same thing. You guys, please listen to me here. Okay? Security and law enforcement are two different categories. When you engage in a discussion with a law enforcement officer, you're giving up a lot of your rights to invasion of privacy, except the Fourth Amendment. Law enforcement officers are generally exempt from invasion of privacy laws. And except the Fourth Amendment. Let me explain why. As a law enforcement officer, if you're subject to liability every single time that you interview a victim of a crime, you're less likely to even want to respond to any type of crime. Because when you interview a victim for a crime, most of the time, depending on the law enforcement agency that you work for, you're approaching the suspect of this possible crime and you're disclosing some of those private facts. Sometimes you're disclosing videos of the victim. You're disclosing pictures of the victim. You're disclosing evidence which is part of an accusation. If law enforcement agencies did not enjoy that exemption from a lot of these privacy laws, they cannot effectively do their job. Not the same with private security. So guys, generally, you can record in public areas where people do not have a reasonable expectation of privacy. So there's two channels that come into mind. There's, I think it's Fox LLC or Fox Hills LLC. I always butcher his name. And the security body cam channel, and there's a plethora of other channels. But those two channels, most of the time, they're doing videos of them advising a trespasser to leave. It's basically your non-legal eviction. I want to say your non-court evictions. When they extend their stay past the contract on a hotel or motel agreement, they become a trespasser and they start filming. I don't believe that there's any reasonable expectation of privacy when you are a trespasser. Okay, you lose that expectation of privacy. So I don't have any concern with those two channels or other channels that follow in a similar manner. So the gentleman that sent me the video, the problem is this. So there was a loud party complaint or loud noise complaint, which he handled very professionally. And what he ended up doing is recording the reporting party, the RP. He goes inside of the apartment and he gets a statement, and his face isn't blurred. The inside of his apartment is shown. And this subscriber, who I respect a lot because he always comes to me for advice, tips. He told me that I can upload the video to YouTube. Guys, I'm not going to upload the video to YouTube. It's not a good idea. You're threading on invasion of privacy issues. When you're in your own home, you have a reasonable expectation of privacy, especially when a private security officer who's in charge of security of the complex, they come inside of your house, and you're disclosing some facts in confidence, you guys. You're believing that the security officer, you and the security officer are having a private conversation. You cannot, guys. This threads on potential criminal prosecution. Okay. There's another video that I named, and again, I'm not naming any channels out there. If you own this channel, please, I'm only trying to help you. I'm trying to guide you. I'm just somebody that has a little bit of knowledge that I want to pass on to others. There's a video of somebody filming a trespasser inside of it looked like the restroom or the locker room, but it was blurred out. Guys, it is a crime in California to bring a recording device, whether it's audio or visual. You cannot bring this device inside of the restroom, inside of a locker room. Even if you blur it out, cannot. It is a crime. And you don't want to upload evidence of this crime to YouTube. Okay? Now, in his defense, okay, maybe it was some type of a training event. He's training others on how to appropriately approach somebody, or maybe this is a part of a movie script or something. I don't know. Okay, but please, you guys, turn off your camera if you're entering a bathroom. Now, Ryan from the Security, University, and Training Solutions channel said, hey, you know what, maybe, you know, turn on your recorder if there's some type of medical emergency going on inside of the restrooms. What he's basically saying is, if there's an emergency, turn it on. I still would not turn it on. But look, sometimes you have to look at it this way. What's the benefit and what's the disadvantage? So if this is like I don't know, maybe a private park where there's transits hanging around the bathroom area, and I want to protect myself just in case that I happen to get into some type of shooting incident, maybe there is an advantage, and then I look at the disadvantage, potential criminal prosecution for video recording inside of a bathroom. Now, when something happens, guys, and I think Ryan explained this pretty good, prosecutor, they're most likely not going to file charges on you for recording. Most likely going to file charges on this person that was hell bent on harming you. So you have to do a benefit and potential loss analysis, okay, to these situations. Guys, is it worth it? Is it worth uploading these videos to YouTube? Is it worth the money? So I'll tell you with this. So I have about 2,200 subscribers. On ad revenue, every month I probably earn about $100. And again, I've earned nothing from YouTube. I mean, literally, I have no check from YouTube. I don't know what I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna disclose all of my personal information so I can get a check of maybe $100 a month. I don't know if it's worth it yet, but I honestly have received nothing. And that's my intention so far. But is $100 a month worth the potential litigation? Because just 1 hour of attorney fees is gonna blow my profits out of the water. Like, what do I get out of this? Do I get to share my knowledge with other private security officers? Maybe they can learn from these videos? Yes. But is it worth it? Now, my watch hours, I think they're about 900 hours a month. And again, 2,200 subscribers. I have a lot of videos, over 250 videos out there, but that's all I'm going to potentially get every month. Usually is about $100 a month. Is it worth it, guys? I'm telling you, 1 hour of attorney fees is going to just blow you out of the water. And as a private security officer, you have a duty to provide security service to your client. If you're disclosing private details, private facts about your client, you're not providing security. You're not providing security at all. It's to your benefit. It's not to your client's benefit. And most of the time, these videos are taken during your work hours. Okay, and these are hours that your employer pays you. They're not your personal hours, so you have to also be careful on that. And whose video is this? Is this your employer's video camera? Is it your video camera? You have to look at it that way. Who knows? One day you might be one of those lucky YouTubers that make $1,000 a month or $5,000 a month. Employer finds out, hey, you're making these videos during working hours. You're using our equipment, our uniform, our resources. You don't know if your employer is going to file a suit on you, okay, to collect all of those earnings that you made on company time. Look at the benefits, you guys. Look at what you could potentially lose. Now, I do know that some content creators out there, their whole channel is just based on body cameras, on their footage. And I am not putting you guys down. I enjoy watching you guys' videos. It provides content on this channel, and I love interacting with all of you guys. Please don't take it personal. I'm truly trying to help you. I really don't want you to get, I don't want you to get in trouble. If you are an employer, I highly suggest that you have a policy against your employees uploading footage. If it's your camera, if it's a company-owned camera, you have a lot more control. In another video, if you guys want to, maybe we could talk about a body camera policy. Maybe I can write one for you guys. Okay, but as of right now, I'm not sure that it's always a good idea. Now, Commander Hall has an awesome channel. He provides suggestions for you guys, and he provides body camera footage. I haven't seen too many of his videos that would cause me to be alerted, you guys. Commander Hall, also on his channel, you guys, he's the owner of the company, so he gets to establish all the rules. Okay, so just keep that in mind. On the Fox, I think the Fox Hills LLC channel, he also owns the company. He runs it. That's his rule. Is, hey, you know what? I can record video, and I like to share it with everybody. Okay, so you guys pick your battles. If you think it's still a good idea, just look at the benefits, you guys. I mean, at 2,200 subscribers, $100 a month. Is it worth it? And then whenever I talk about firearms, active shooters, but especially firearms, I get demonetized or limited monetization. So some of these videos, I mean, you're literally getting pennies on the dollar, you guys, for some of these videos. Okay, so I'm just disclosing information for me so that you guys can do an assessment whether or not it's a good idea to upload. Okay. One other thing I want to mention is if your clients ever find out that you're uploading photos of them or their property up to YouTube, you guys, they might cancel the contract. They might cancel the contract. Maybe if you're the security company owner, just say, hey, you know, I have body cameras. Do you mind if I record my contacts that occur on your property? Do you mind if I do that? Now, if you say, now just imagine if you said, hey, you know what? Do you mind also if I upload it to YouTube? I bet you guys that 100%, well, 99.9% of them will say no. Come on, would you not agree that they'd say, hell no. You can have the body cameras on, but you're not gonna upload it to YouTube, okay? Some of you blur out street names and photos. I'm sorry, pictures of, the faces of people. That's also better. But please, guys, don't go inside of these apartments, these private areas, and start recording, because even though you blur them, you still have the audio part, you guys. And Ryan, in his video, the University Security and Training Solution channel, he even mentioned, guys, I'm sorry, I'm losing my frame of thought. Watch this video. All of the suggestions that he made, I'm gonna agree to them as well. You guys, take care, and let me know what you think about this video. I hope I didn't come off as an arrogant person, and hopefully I am being helpful to you.